Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the three. On the basket by Jones.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
And it's Halliburton missing. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on this, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Wallace inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And here's Westbrook. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wallace with the ball. Gasol covering. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
He's funny.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Halliburton. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right at the free throw line. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance.
Ray Allen. Hey, how you get Ray
Here's
Allen?
Thompson. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Reed. And here's Nashville, trailing by 2. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Back to Wallace. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
Doesn't register as
Oh, you got Cat now too?
Everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Tatum looking around. The shot's good. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Heat making a switch here. Nashville trails 5-4. Screen by Jordan. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's Hamilton. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now, here's Ball. That's tipped. Young with the steal. Right side Towns. And he hits it to tie the game up.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And the rejection by Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Tatum a screen. Pass to Wembanyama. Blocked again.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Nashville. To the inside. Here's Petrie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Martin on the wing. Hasn't made one yet.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Towns. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Why'd you dunk that? Why you gonna do a layup?
Young outside. The 17-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Pass to Hamilton. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Young outside. Outside Towns. Over Martin. It's all tied in Nashville.
You funny. You funny, Tula.
Underway on the other side
You
of the
funny.
screen. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Nashville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the foul called on Pau Gasol.
No problem. No problem. Tatum refused to let him get it. That's because Tatum wasn't on him. That's why. He was killing Thompson. All right.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Battier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
At the line for the Heat.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Nashville?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing. Forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Second team foul.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now here is Hamilton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Young. Up and in on the way. Young's got the game tied up here for Nashville.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
There's a good screen. Wallace, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Mayweather should be home by, he's supposed to be home by 5 o'clock, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a fair sim. Advance is 10 o'clock, man. Come on, man. You know advance is 10 o'clock. It's 3 games left, but the other 2 didn't reach out to each other. But yeah, but they scheduled a time. If they had not scheduled a time, we would have pushed it already. But they scheduled a time to play.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Nashville.
Well, they didn't set us.
Nashville, no good that time either. The Heat with the lead. And that one clearly a foul. There's the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but
Yeah, I mean, well, they wasn't. Neither the Dolphins or the this was specific about it. They wasn't specific.
The desire defensively.
After this game, I'm gonna message him and see what the deal is.
To halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it's gonna be a fair sim.
Outside for Gasol.
Oh, good kick out.
Hands it from downtown. Gasol's got 5 points so far.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here's Thompson. No good from Hamilton. Young looking it over. Gasol on the wing. Pass to Jones. Five on the clock. And stolen by Hamilton. Wallace with the ball. Gasol covering. Here's Tatum. Wallace up on top. 7 points in the game. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Thompson with the 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Shit.
Nashville, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into...
Shut your ass up.
Pass to Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are, Stan.
I thought it was on Gasol. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was on Gasol.
Players in the NBA, and you've had
Ray Allen must hit his arm.
some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about...
You shut up too.
See, every year it seems like the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was the most
Good shot.
player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly
What kind of defense they got me? I'm supposed to be in a man-to-man.
There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
The Heat leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Ayton's got his first basket.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Tatum. He's got 5.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Wallace misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Here's Allen.
Wow.
And taken away by Wallace.
I thought they was going for sure call foul on that.
Here's Ayton. He can't get that
I'm
one
shocked.
to fall. Some solid defense from Reed. Pass to Allen. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Inside. Here's Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Heat have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
Wow.
And the whistle blows as the
Way to take it up strong.
Three-point play chance right
I
here.
mean, I think he got a what? He got a look at least a C, don't he?
The Heat making a switch here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, you hit one with him against me.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Well, you got to credit the quick thinking on that play from Wagner. Seeing a chance to grab the steal and swiping it.
Wallace the screen. And here's Tatum for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Stackhouse. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. He's hit again. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Halliburton. And a missed layup.
Well,
He down by 1.
Using his size to control the glass for his team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Heat up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Nashville with it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Thompson outside. Back to Wallace. And the rebound
How
goes
the
to Nashville.
fuck you blow that?
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
For Nashville, they have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's come through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Nashville passing it around. Jones, no luck. The Heat trailed by 4. Thompson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Shit.
Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Allen. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Now the Heat with it. Miami no good on that time either.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Westbrook with the bucket.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Halliburton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Westbrook, and it's blocked. It's Rip Hamilton on the win. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. Over Wallace. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for Nashville.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Nashville. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And the thing about Westbrook,
Oh.
everything he does is explosive.
Oh.
I mean, so difficult to contain.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Here's Wallace. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wallace has got 14 points for the game.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Westbrook, no good. The Heat trailed by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. The jump hook.
Why would you do a jump hook?
And so it's Nashville with it.
Why do a jump hook? Why? Just do a damn dunk.
He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Nashville.
That's a huge height difference.
Look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with those transition buckets.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Hamilton, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Wow.
Nashville.
Wemby should have dunked that.
Young inside. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Hamilton. Young, no good. And here are the Heat. Here's Martin. Karl Anthony Towns
Really?
with the rebound. Inside, Jordan.
But he can dunk that.
DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and
It don't matter. Wemby was Wemby. I'll take it. I'll take it at Wemby being tired. I'll take it at that.
Hamilton right side. Pass to Drummond. He gets it in there.
Andre Drummond.
Drummond's got his first points of the night.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
It's
Good
good.
take.
And Nashville leads by 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Hamilton. Buries it from 3-point range. Hamilton's got 5 points so far.
Thank you.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
To the
Oh, I
inside.
didn't mean to make him come up and help.
Throws it down.
Damn.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
Shut up.
Pass to Drummond. Now here is Martin. A 3 ball. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nashville leading by 5.
He can make them.
Young outside. Hamilton
Good defense,
pulls it in.
Battier.
20 seconds left in the third. Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Young outside. Towns the screen. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Nashville.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Nashville. He finishes with 9 points. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Ball. Here he goes. And Karl Anthony Towns.
Why you double clutch it? All you do is do a dunk.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Nashville. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And they get it back. And then Gasol with the jam.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Miami. Lonzo Ball. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Nashville leading by 7. Young outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, boy.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Outside Tatum. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Wallace outside. Tatum on the wing. From deep. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it's laid in by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Heat making a switch here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them, pedal to the metal.
Good shot.
We're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Outside Tatum.
What?
And Wembanyama throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Tatum finishing off the break.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Reed.
Ah, good one. I could not get there.
With the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wembanyama with it. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
And it's the Heat on the break. It's stolen by
Good
Jones.
defense. Not even mad at it.
Shoots from the corner. And Paul with the block.
And Paul using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Nashville leading by 5. Gasol on the wing. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession.
Nashville ball.
So here's Westbrook. And yes, it's good.
How the hell he keep getting in there, man? Damn.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Heat trail by 7. Halliburton right side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
What the hell?
By Jones. Allen surveying the D. And Jones has it in the corner. In the corner, Reed with it. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Allen.
Oh, shit.
Jumper. And Nashville leads by 8.
This is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Oh, why didn't even let me jump? Didn't even let me jump.
And stolen by Tatum. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter.
You gonna do all that? At least draw the foul. Damn.
From Reed. And it's Jones with the ball for Nashville. Thompson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 1:26 left in the fourth.
Shit.
Jones for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that you can afford to give him.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Here's Towns. Good defense by Wembanyama. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
To the paint. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Nashville. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Jones for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 10-point Nashville lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Too early. Good game.
So Nashville wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team.